Welcome back to the DerivNavigatorAcademy channel. In today's video, we'll be looking on how to trade over 2 and under 7 and under 6. Now, to begin with, for over 2, make sure the ticker touches 1 and 0. And I repeat, make sure the ticker touches 1 and 0. If it does not touch both of them, leave it. Because if it touches only one number, it may retract back to it. So make sure it touches 0 and 1. Okay, so as here we have a volatility 10-1s, remember that. Okay, make sure your trade type is set correctly to over under. We have ticks, which is 1 tick. We have a last prediction, which is 2. We have our stake set correctly. Okay, let us put a smaller stake. And always remember, guys, whenever you trade with demo account, always use the amount that you would use in your real account. Because many of you trade with 1,000, it's like you're playing a game. No, I want you to trade with small amounts as if it is your own money. That will put your mind in a mentality to always take the money you're putting in your account seriously, okay? So I find that majority of traders, okay, put very large stakes, $1,000. So when they get a small account, they make reckless trades. And it results in them undergoing losses. So always make sure you put an amount that will put in your real account. As you can see, this demo account has $45,000, and I've put only a trade of $10 because this is the amount I will risk to lose if it was my account, right? Don't go ahead putting 1,000 if you cannot afford to lose that money. So this market has changed, so we can avoid it. Let's look for a good one. For over 2, make sure, and remember what I told you. For over, make sure that the green bar is above the red bar, and make sure that both the red bar and the green bar are above the number you're placing over in. All right, don't forget that. So for volatility 25 1s, okay, so you can begin. This is a good under 7 market. So just come and place 7 here before we begin to go to 2. As you can see, why have I said it's under 7? First, the green bar is above the red bar, so that's a tick. And then both the red bar and the green bar are below 7, so that's a tick. So do you place my students under? Remember, under. So you come here, you wait for it to touch 8 and 9. It's the same way as 2, by the way. They work the same. So wait for it to touch 8 and 9, and then you place under. Remember, you put 1 tick. 1 tick, and I repeat, 1 tick. For over under, whatever strategy you trade with, always put 1 tick. We'll use 2 ticks when you come to even odd, but I will give you that strategy in the next lesson. So for under, always put 1 tick, and you wait for it to touch 8 and 9 before you place under 7. So we are at a 6 right now. It's 5, 0, 3, 1, 5. Okay, it's at 8, 7. Always be patient with it, never rush it. At 0, 5 again, it's at 3, it's 8, it's at 4. Okay, so remember another rule: never trade on a market that has 2 green bars. Never trade on a market that has 2 green bars or 2 red bars. This market has shown us a possibility of having 2 green bars, so don't trade on it, just shift. Look for another volatility. Never trade on a market with 2 green bars. Don't forget that. Never ever forget that. So what is this market? Yes, it is a over 2 market. Just come and change. Always remember to change, because you can say it is over 2, but you forgot to change the last prediction and you end up losing your money. So before you place a trade, always put your eyes in the trade type sector. So make sure that it is over under, make sure it is 1 tick, make sure the last prediction is 2. If you're trading over 2 or 7, if you're trading under 7, make sure the stake is set correctly, make sure it is over, and make sure it is under. Now, okay, you can see the market has behaved the same way. You have 2 green bars. The other market is very hectic. It requires you to put a lot of mental effort, because you have to keep changing, looking, analyzing. So it is very tiring, but you have to keep up with it, because in the end, you're looking at how you can improve our lives through monetary gain. So yeah, okay, what is this market? Under 7. Again, come and confirm over under. Ticks is 1 tick, 7, and then put 7. All right, and then you place under. So wait for it to touch 8 and 9, and then you place under. So it's at 6, it's at 3, 4, 5, 7 again, 8, 7, It's at 6 right now. It's at 3. And I remember what I told you, have a strong Wi-Fi connection. Okay, a strong Wi-Fi connection is very good for trading, because if you're a slow one, you can lose your money. Don't forget that. So you're at 9, 0, 2, at 7 again, 4. Just wait for it to touch 8 and 9 and place one trade. Yeah, so it's at 7. Okay, so it's at 1, 8. Okay, 2, 7, 3, 0, 7 again. Just touch 8 and 9 and you're out. Okay, 7, 8. Okay, 8. All right, no problem. Just wait for it. 5, 1, 6 again. 3, 7, 0, 3, 8. Be patient with it. 5. Always keep up and make sure your thumb is ready on the under button. Whenever it touches 8 and 9, place under as fast as you can. So as you can see, okay, under. As you can see, it's a win. Why? Because it has touched 7, 9, and then when it has gone to touch 8, I've placed under. Always be quick to respond. Okay, so this is how it works. Never place an under if it has already touched. Let's say it has touched 8 and 9 and then you place under. No, that one will lose. What do? When it touches 9 and then you see it has gone like it is going to touch 8, place under, so that when it touches 8 immediately and you have placed under, you will result in going a win. What am I meaning? So let's say this sticker touches, as you can see my mouse, so you can see it. When it touches 8 and then you see that it is going to touch 9, you can see its movement. Like now you can see it's at 6. When you see it has gone to touch 4, immediately it touches 4. Immediately place under. But if it touches 4, then it leaves, or it touches 9 and it leaves, don't place a trade. Don't forget that. So that is basically under 7. I hope you have understood it, which works the same as over 3. So remember that for over 3 and under 7, make sure the ticker touches the numbers below it 2 to 3 times before you place under. 2 times. If it is for over 2, make sure it touches 2 times. If it is for under 7, make sure it touches 2 times. Have you gotten that? I hope you have gotten that. So we are done with over 2 and under 7. If you have any question, I will put my number in the description of this video, whereby you can converse with me and ask me questions. If you have subscribed and did not get a bot, just come here. We'll discuss. All right? No problem. Now, so you have completed over 2 and under 7. Now, so let us look for, we did not cover under 6. Okay? Let's go to under 6. Look for under 6. Let's look for under 6. So what do it use to trade for under 6? For under 6, you make sure it touches 7, 8, and 9 2 to 3 times. It's not a must all 3 because it is very rare. So make sure it touches 2 to 3 and then you place under. All right? So you can come make sure it touches 2 to 3 times before you place under. Although it is very disturbing. So, okay, like for this one is a very nice one. Why am I saying it is a nice one? Because you have the red bar, which is below the 6, okay? And you have the green bar, which is above the red bar. And both are below 6. So what do? Make sure the red bar touches 7, 8, and 9 2 to 3 times, okay? So just come to over under sector. Make sure the ticks is set to 1 tick. Make sure your prediction is set to 6. Make sure the number of, okay, you have set your trade amount. Make sure it is over and make sure it is under, all right? All right, so, and stay put, okay? Whenever it touches 7, it touches 2 numbers above 6, you place under immediately. So right now it's at 0, it's at 6, 4. Okay, that's 6, yes, 1. Okay, let me lower my trade amount. Remember, assume you're trading with your own money. All right? Okay, so we have a... Okay, I've delayed there. As you can see, I've delayed. Don't worry, we'll find another one. So we're at 6, we are at 0, 8, we're at 3, 0, 1 again. Okay, we are at 0, 1. We are at 4, we are at 1. We are at 9. Okay, I've delayed there again. As you can see, you have already lost 2 entries. So at that time, I'm always telling you to be very quick to respond to the market. So we are at 2, 0, 3, 6, 3 again. You have 1, 2. Okay, you're at 9. You're at 3, 6, 9 again. 3, 7, 3, 6, 7, 9. Under. Okay, it's a loss. No worries. Remember what I told you? When you undergo a loss, don't panic. Remember, trading is a risky venture. Even to having the courage of trading is very commendable. So just come and increase your lot. So come and put 10. Don't panic. Whenever you undergo a loss, don't panic. Place a second trade. When it doesn't enter, exit the market. All right? Never place 2 losing trades. When you place 2 losing trades, you start to panic, and then it can lead you to putting more trades so that you can recover, and then you lose that one, and then you try to recover the one you have lost, trying to recover, and the chain can go on and on. Now, I wanted to show you something. Why have you undergone a loss? Every time you undergo a loss, ask yourself something. Why have I undergone a loss? As you can see, over 6, there is something. I hope somebody has seen it. Anyone who has seen something here? All right, let me tell you what it is. So the most appearing number here is 11.7, and when you look above 6, what do you see? 8. 8 and 0 are very close together. As you can see, 0 is at 11.6 and 8 is at 11.4. So what does that teach us? Whenever you're trading under a number, make sure that all the numbers above it are nowhere close to the most appearing number. What have I said? Okay, as you can see, the green bar has shifted to 8, as I said. Whenever you're trading under a certain number, make sure that no number above it is close to the most appearing number. Never forget that. Okay? So let us look for a good for under 6. And for under 6 market is usually very tiresome to look at because it is very rare. It rarely occurs. That's why I urge people to trade over 3. Over 3 is the best, okay? Because most markets you'll see them having an over 3 favoritism, okay? So as you can see, this is an over 3 market. When you look at volatility 101s, most likely to have an over 3. Okay, so this is an under, but as you can see, the green bar is above the 7, and you can see you have 2 green bars, so that's a very unfavorable market. Whenever you look at all the volatility 1s and then you see there is no volatility that is working among the 1s volatilities, just shift to this other version, the normal versions. So you go to volatility 10 and look at it. Don't forget all these things. So I hope you're putting them down. If you have any question, just ask it. It will be answered. So volatility 10, there it is. Under 6 market is usually very tiresome because it rarely occurs. As you can see, this is an over 3 again. Over 3 is the most favorable. So I'm asking you, always trade over 3, over 2, under 8, over 1. Avoid over 4 and avoid over 6. Over 5, I mean. Over 4 and over 5. These 2 numbers, avoid them. These 2 numbers will end up with you undergoing a loss, even if you have the best strategies. Avoid it. Avoid it, avoid it, avoid it. Okay? So I cannot seem to find a good under 6. But I hope you have gotten what I told you about under 6. For under 6, always make sure the ticker touches 2 to 3 numbers above 6 before you place under. Okay? Have you gotten that? All right. So before you close, you can try an under 7 strategy. Let us see if you will see an under 7 or under 6 for the last time. If you don't find it, no problem. I will just post a short video where I can show you the strategy later when I try it. So just stay tuned. If you do not find an under 6 strategy, I will post for you a video for under 6. A short one. After I have finished here, I will go and try until I find the perfect entry. So don't worry. This channel has everything you need. Okay, so all these markets are favoring over 3, over 2, over 1. And that's why I say, when you're trading this market, trade over 2, over 1, under 8, and over 3. In that consecutive order. And, one last tip. never ever trade more than 5 times in one volatility. Trading more than 5 times in one volatility will result in you undergoing a loss. So never trade more than 5 times in one volatility. Whether you undergo a win or a loss, get out of that volatility after 5 times and shift to another market. Alright? So hope you have gotten all that clear. Okay, so yeah, I hope you have gotten all that clear. So in short, that is over-under. Over-under is not that complicated. You just have to understand how the ticker or Deriv works. And every time you undergo a loss, always pause and ask yourself why. Analyze and correct yourself. Don't undergo a loss and just get out of the market and stay depressed. No. Ask yourself, why have I undergone a loss? If you see it, just write it down so that you never undergo a loss again. Okay? Yeah, so that's in short for over-under. If you feel that something has been left out, just put it in the comment section or ask me my phone number, which I'll post it in the comment section. And if you want to join Deriv, I don't know how, I'll post the link in my bio. Just in my description box, sorry. Just go click on it and you'll be redirected to the Deriv page where you can trade immediately. And yeah, let us grow together. Please always practice. Take this as school. Practice, 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 practice. Remember, practice makes perfect. Thank you for watching and good luck.